na leo katika show ya Youth in Agriculture tuko hapa Isipe Kasarani, Nairobi County, ambapo wanafanya kitu inaitwa utafiti wa wadudu ambao wanaathiri mimea yako shambani, na pia tutaungana naye Leticia Nyongesa ambaye ni mwanafunzi katika chuo kikuu cha Kenyatta University na anafanya somo la Bachelor of Science in Agriculture. Atatueleza zaidi kuhusu masomo hiyo, na pia anafanya kitu inaitwa multi-storey garden. Hii ni mfumo ya teknolojia ya agriculture ambayo inatumia nafasi kidogo tu ili uwezo kupanda mimea takriban 120 kwenye nafasi ya 1.2 meters squared. Karibu kwenye show. Jina langu ni Marion Munyaong'ang'a. Ni matatu: multi-storey garden, land utilization na pia produce mob sana. Leticia, karibu sana kwenye show yetu leo. Uko aje?
Niko poa.
Vile inafaa.
Yeah.
Sasa hapa kuna nini?
Hapa kuna multi-storey gardening tunajaribu kufanya juu ya increase in population. So we have to come up with the best strategies to to curb this increase. The population increase. So that's why we have this multi-storey gardening that leads to more production of various crops, mostly preferred in vegetables. Yeah.
Kabla tujaenda zaidi kuhusu agriculture, na uko sawa kabisa.
Asante.
Now tell us the background that you have in agriculture.
The background in agriculture, back in my home, nimelelewa kwa agriculture.
Haya, wapi hapo?
Yeah, back in Busia. I'm from Busia border. Katika sekta ya ukulima, kwa sababu hiyo ndio the background of agriculture in Kenya.
Economy, background of economy yani.
Background economy in Kenya is agriculture. And due to increase in population, so we have to come up with the ways to produce more so that we can sustain people, Yeah.
So in a garden like this, itaweza kushikilia ama kupandwa mimea ngapi?
In a garden like this, we plant up to 100. That's up to 100 vegetables. Yeah, when it's full. But for my structure, it only accommodates 50 cabbages.
And you've mentioned you're in university studying agriculture.
Yeah.
Je, unasomea nini haswa?
Okay, in university, I've gone to pursue Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Resource Management. Yeah, currently I'm in 4th year. Yeah.
How is agriculture so far?
The lessons are more interesting, actually, if you have passion in it. Because, before pursuing something, you have got the passion. So if you get to learn, you will be more interested, even in those lessons, the way you hand-to-hand skills. They're the best. So first thing you have to consider is, are you interested in studying that thing? Yeah. So I was really interested in agriculture. That's why I chose that subject.
Na kuna vijana, asante. Kuna vijana wengi kwa hiyo course?
Not that much. It's that average. It's average in number. Because most of the people wanakimbilia white collar jobs. Yeah, now living agriculture. Forgetting that agriculture is the background of this country. Right.
Yeah. Which year are you in right now?
Currently, I'm in 4th year.
Congratulations, you're almost done.
Thank you.
We wish you all the very best as you clear your education in university.
Thank you so much.
Kwa hii mfumo ya teknolojia ya agriculture ambayo ni ya kisasa pia, si ndio? Unaweza kupanda mimea kama gani?
Kwa hii mfumo, it's best for vegetable.
Which kind of vegetables?
Vegetables, cabbages, spinach, we have kales. So in cabbages, like the Chinese cabbage, also can do well in this. Yeah.
How about other tuber crops, kama carrots? Can they fit in this?
Yeah, they can fit. It's just that you have to adjust the height. Because like for my height, I constructed it best for vegetable production. That's why it's a little bit small. But when you want to plant tuber crops, you can adjust the height and you can do your production.
I like the way you've mentioned, I constructed it.
Yeah.
So what do you need to come up with this kind of story?
The multi-story gardening materials, this material is called the dam liner. The dam liner material, as you can feel it, it's hard, you know, so that to have that stability.
It's not plastic?
It's not plastic. It's plastic, but it's hard.
It's
hard
plastic. Okay.
Yeah, hard plastic. Because for the stability of this structure. So coming up with this structure, it's just this material. So this material, you can get it in market, but it comes in square meter. So you are the one to measure and cut it. You know? Yeah, you cut it to the preferred size. Then while cutting it, as you can see, the bottom layer, it's bigger in diameter as compared to the next layer, to the next layer up to the top.
Actually, they get smaller as you go upwards.
As you go upward, they get smaller. So.
Okay, so what other thing do you require? Things like soil, which type of soil? Is it the soilless or soil media?
The soil, best preferred soil actually, it's the loam soil.
Why?
Loam soil, because loam soil doesn't clod. And as you can see this structure, this soil, when you have planted here, it's not that free compared to the one on the ground. You won't have to dig in when you have planted. You know? So loam soil is the best soil because it doesn't clod.
What is the clothing that you use? Is it clothing or clogging?
Clogging.
Clogging. What is the clogging that you've talked about?
Clogging, it's the nile for me kushikana. Ile kushikana the hard. Have you heard of the soil clods?
Yes.
So that you have to break it with the djembe or something. So like for example, if you plant with other types of soil and it happens that it has cloded here, so this vegetable won't grow well. Yes. Because the penetration of water, it won't be so good. You know, the nutrient availability in soil won't be able to spread so well. So it's not the best. So loam soil is the best. I go for it. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the kind of land that you need to grow with this kind of agri-technology. How flat should it be?
I prefer for the flat land. It's the best. It's the best for this structure.
Why?
Because for the stability of these structures, we have to come up with the flat land, you know. Yeah, because in case, for example, if you are watering, then you have got a slanty land, you know, it won't be comfortable. Then the water will be moving to the lower side as compared to the upper, so they won't be that much balancing and distribution of water to the crops. Yeah.
Now, does this type of system use the same mode of farming as the one that is done in the conventional farms in terms of planting directly the seeds or the seedlings into this place?
You can plant directly, or you can plant even from after transplanting. You can also take it from the seed bed and then plant here. So it depends with you. Because the reason for transplanting first, you know, is to have that for earlier maturity. So if you want your crops to mature earlier, you just have to transplant from the seed bed and then plant it on this structure.
They come here.
But you can also plant directly with the seeds.
What have you planted right now?
The desmodium. I've planted desmodium on these structures, as you can see. Then I've planted in such a way that I will plant on the first layer. I do away with the second layer, the third layer, then do away with the fourth, like that, up to the bottom.
Nilifanya utafiti wangu kidogo na nikaona desmodium ni aina ya mmea ambayo inatambaa yani katika ardhi. Does that affect how it is growing on this kind of vertical gardening?
Okay, here it doesn't affect because as you can see, this layer is a very hard layer, so the root can't penetrate in it. So it will spread, yes, in this layer, but it won't go further, as you can see. Yeah, because even at the bottom here we got something else, so it won't go further deep down to the soil. It will just remain here on top, on that layer that I've planted. Yeah.
Now you can take us through the process of planting the desmodium here.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Planting desmodium. Actually, it's very easy. It's very affordable in planting desmodium because these are the surviving plants on its own, Desmodium. It can go days without water. So as for me, I had to transplant this. You just have to transplant, or you can plant directly. It depends with your, timing. Because Desmodium takes longer time, in growing. So if you transplant, if you uproot,
Yes.
or you just pick the branches of the nearby garden that has been planted previously for the Desmodium, then you come and plant here. It will take the shortest time possible for you to have your production. But it's also good and also advisable, you can take seeds, but it will take longer to grow and to start supplying nutrients to the plants. It will take longer.
How long?
Like 3 months. Yeah. 3 months.
Hold that thought there.
Yeah.
We have Leticia Nyongesa here on the show, ambaye ni mwanafunzi wa chuo kikuu cha Kenyatta University na pia ni mkulima hapa Isipe, ambayo ni research center ya kufanya utafiti wa wadudu ambao wanaathiri mimea kwenye shamba. Ametueleza kuhusu land utilization, multi-storey garden, lakini kwa sasa tunaenda kwenye mapumziko mafupi. We shall be right back after the break. Don't touch that dial.